One of the main issues in dosages was the idea of the grain, GR as it's written. It was confusing because it can be confused easily with gram. And here I won't write it gram because I don't want to make it even more confusing. But here we will see that one grain is equal to 60 milligrams. All right, so if we wanted to find out, we would use if we wanted to find out one-sixth of a grain, then we could also take the formula grain 1 is equal to 60 milligrams and divide this by 6, and it would show that grain is 1/6 and that milligrams is 10 milligrams, and that is the equivalent of 1/6 of a grain. As you can see here. Grains can be written in Roman numerals. So if you were to see grain written like this, then how much is this? That is 1 grain. I'm going to underline it. That's 1 grain. So 1 grain is equal to exactly 60 milligrams. All right. So what if you saw written as grain 1/2, like this? Give you a minute to think about it. Grain 1 is equal to 60, and half of a grain would be 30, right? Therefore, this equals 90 milligrams. 90 milligrams. That's right. Let's go on to see grain, and I'm going to write this. Push the wrong button. Oh, having a little trouble there, getting that little dot. So you tell me what that is. That's right, it's grain 2. So this is equal to GR2. Therefore, we know that since one grain is equal to 60 mg, we know that 2 grains is equal to twice as many, which is 120 milligrams. All right. So, how would you write grain 0.5, right? How would you write grain 0.5, right? Well, grain is a part of the apothecary system. All right. Therefore, it should be written in what? You guessed it. It should be written in fractions. So, apothecary equals fractions. So, other apothecary that should be written in fractions would be ounces, grains, teaspoons, tablets, now tablets, you must know, usually spell usually now. Usually, let me. It's written in it's usually written in whole tablets, one half, two and a half. So if it's now, say for example, you have something like a calculation comes out to 0.8 tablets, then you should know what? That this equals 1 tablet. Give the whole tablet.
Look how little your ball here. That's not the size they want.
Okay, so rounding rules. So let's have some rounding fun, all right? So if you get, I'm gonna say round, and I'm gonna tell you what to round, all right? You're gonna round 0.25 is equal to what? Let's round it. It equals to 0. Oh, let's make sure we say milliliters, okay? 0.25 milliliters. You round this is equal to 0. What? 25 milliliters. That's the answer. Because it's less than 5, let me show you. Okay, so it rounds to the same thing. So, wait a second. I'm sorry. Milliliters. Let me clarify milliliters. I'm about to make a major point. Okay, so it's less than 0.5 milliliters is hundredth place. So hundredth place. That means hundredth place. See what I'm saying? Because it's less than 0.5. Okay, rounding rules. Let's get back to it. So I'm going to say round 1.25 milliliters equals what? 1.3 milliliters. So you're going to use a 2 milliliter syringe, and because this number is greater than 1 milliliter, you're going to round to the 10th place. Alright? You round to the 10th place because it's greater than 1 milliliter.